All right, so today is June 21st, and just going over some levels for ES and Q and VIX. As always, I do my value areas first just to get an idea of how price move. I turn off extended hours and I look at the previous day. And then from there, I just start moving my lines around based on what the this volume value area that I have, this indicator that I got. So a value area high here, um, value area low down here, and then we have point of control right over here, and then I'll move this over to see what it looks like. We also have a low of day right here, high of day, and that's pretty much it so far. And then I'm just gonna look for any volume spikes around this area, which is this is concerning here. All of this whole candle. This candle was a nice spike, but we're already in. And then I just have to look at all of these to see if I can find anything. This is it's a broad area, general area. Okay, so yesterday we kind of sold off from the highs, and I was looking for a bearish opportunity based off what I saw yesterday. I was only able to capture a small move right before going into the noon session. I closed out my trade, so I got to move around. I believe in here, these two, and then price started consolidating, and then it sold off. Right, so about 30 minutes, between 15 to 30 minutes, and here between these two candles, we had some consolidation on the 5 minute, and I got out of my trade, and then price just dropped like a rock. From there, let's do NQ. Let's bring this line down here. Let's turn this back into a whole number. Change the color. Value area high. Point of control. Okay. All right, and then same thing. Look like we have some buying really trying to happen around here. So I'm gonna mark these. I'll also mark this one, and then I'll mark this around here, and basically this entire thing just has volume, and then we'll go further into it on the smaller time frame. Alright, so we can get rid of our value area, put it back extended overnight hours, zoom out, take a look again at what volume did. Gonna have to look up here to see what I can get up down here. So it's pretty hard for me to really read any of this. Let's go into our Heikin-Ashi and see if I can make sense of it. So hard to read. Um, okay, but I do know that I'm interested around these levels here. We're going to the 5 minute until something just sticks out. Let's go back. So we're looking for like a small block, or even small candles with wicks like this one here. This just catches my interest. This one here, small wicks or hammers, you would say. We have some high volume, so I'm going to look at this one too, and then going to see what I can get out of that. Put that up. The closing candles usually does give me something to work with. Today, not much. Some nice movement. Came back to this area here. Held that. We'll put that here for now. And then, yeah. Alright, so I can get rid of this. Let's go into the 1 minute before we go into the Heikin Ashi. So that's anything that catches our attention. So yeah, so this area here has some volume generated there. Midday over 8,000. End of day. We have some nice volume here, but we're above it. Yeah, so that area has some volume. Okay. Alright, so let's go into Heikin Ashi. Like this. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. Couldn't make up its mind. How did we move around this? Kind of held it, right? I'm gonna mark just the top part of it. Apparently, price doesn't really want to go above it. Let's get rid of that. This one here, strong volume. We'll mark this one like that. And then this one, opening, strong volume. I like this volume candle. Rejection. So we'll mark this like that. Okay. So that looks good. Okay. Alright, so we're bouncing off the lows here, but we did have a strong sell-off. So I'm gonna keep an eye on here and up here. So unless, until we start to hold these areas, I'm gonna be short. And then if we hold this area, I'll be long down here. Okay, let's go back to the 30-minute and see what price is providing us. Where's the most volume being generated? Looks like down here, so more longs per se. This sell-off just came out of the blue. and it dropped from this candle. Our strongest candle is here, way down here at the bottom, which is not very good. It's not very not anything I can really trust right now. So I'm gonna be more long so far, bullish, based off of what this is providing me. Because we're bouncing off of value area low. Okay, some things for me to make sense of. Bouncing off of value area low, reached it. Point of control has been chopped around a lot, but we're still holding the higher part of it. We have value area high here. All right, so we're holding these lows. So let's go to NQ and see what we can get. All right, so NQ, same thing. We're holding the lows. Let's add the low of day, which is this actually. So this would be plus low. Chopping around this. Okay, so let's go to the 5 minute. It's going to be the same. Kind of like this area right here. I have no idea what this looks like at the higher time frame, so I'm gonna mark this candle. All right, let's go down to the 5 minute. Let's go down to the regular candle real quick. 30 minute. Yeah, this is gonna definitely be an area I'm interested in. That candle was at this body up here, so I'm definitely interested in this area for NQ. All right, 5 minute chart without all of that. Yeah, let's just look at the candles. Definitely have something going on down here. We're bouncing off of this area here, but I think our best interest would be up here. But I'm gonna have to respect what price is doing and not try to force my opinion on what price and what I want price to do. So let me just respect what price is doing. Okay. So it's kind of like this. Very thin line. Go back into our candles. Yep, this is the area that we hold, but I definitely would like to see price come and reject up here. All right, so back to the 30 minute. Yeah, so that area where we kept buying, we bounced off of it. Let's go into the Heikin Ashi. And then down to the, I didn't put anything up here, did I? Nope. And then down to the 5 minute. What is this pre-market? Oh, this is the other previous value area high that we, right, that's why it's so confusing. Okay. That's another value area high that we opened it below it. So that's interesting. All right, so that's just there. We opened below it. Gonna move this over. All right, so kind of have all of my levels for this one. I also add the higher day. There we go. That's the high. So, like I said, this is definitely an area I'm interested in seeing price reject. We're holding this. Let me make this further out. Okay, so do we have 8:30 news? Probably do. All right, so those are my levels for NQ and ES, the ones that I will be working with. Almost done with NQ. Let's go into the 5 minute. I like this to here, like that to here. See what it looks like on Hikinashi. About the same, right? Yep, it's a little higher. Like that. High 2026,325. Okay, so there we go. That's my level there. Okay. Alright, so let's get out of that. Let's put this back to ES. Let's look at VIX real quick. I'll do my settlement prices and other things in a bit. Alright, so VIX had a dump down to this level that it held. And then it broke out strongly, came down at 7, broke out again. So let's see if we have a repetition of that with ES or NQ. Alright, so here ES dropped down, came up and dropped down but held, or didn't go any lower. Now this is going to be a level of entry to see if VIX decides to break through it. Will ES continue moving higher, or if VIX decide to bounce off of it, will ES move lower? Okay, so that's where we are right now. This 4-time rejection, I can remove that for now. Let me go into a larger picture of this. Okay, zoom out more. So I got, I need more information. Okay, so I don't see anything here really. We have this bounce and then break through, but it was a slow break. So let's move that forward. Okay, you know, it's holding. What time is it? 8:47. Got a little bit of time left. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my major key area for VIX. Let's go into a higher time frame. Let's do the 20-minute. May even come down to this. Just want to mark that. Yeah, let's go into 4 hour. Cool. 8 hours. Cool. Back to my 30 minute. Back to my 30 minute. Alright, I like that. Okay, let's look where volume meets volume. On the chart, high volume at 8, which is an awkward spot. Low of day, which is an awkward spot. I don't really have much to. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be my levels. I want to keep this empty. All right, so let's do. Sure, why not? We'll start with that. ADR. Five 5571.5. 557275. And then 5518.5. 5517.5. That's tight. 21st. Okay. So that's this level here. Okay. All right. Now, NQ. That's also a tight level. We can definitely use that. It's going to be 19,907.50. 19,904.75. This is all of that. Sheesh. Okay. And then ADRs, I don't see any. Okay. $20, $182.25. $20, $180.25. I don't see it. Right here. Okay. And change the color. Go. Alright. So very tight ADRs. Okay. Settlement. September. Cool. Yes. Settlements. September. Let's throw you all the way down to the 20th. There we go. Alright, so we're both facing settlement again, which has been chopped around. Alright, so those are my levels. So they both have been through settlement. I could probably just keep that way. That's point of control as well. So all right. Yeah, my short might be coming sooner than I wanted to, but hey, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on VIX. All right, so news today. For 9:45 news, 10 o'clock, and 10:30. 9:45 news, 10 o'clock, and 10:30. So 15 minutes after the market opens, we're gonna have news. I think this is a major news event. It's major here, light here, but I think it's a major news event. Merit, extra attention. Market moving indicators. Home sales here is a 10 here, but it's it's an orange here. Okay, I have enough time. And yeah, so those are my levels for today. I'm aiming more towards the bearish side still. We have been going down. Let's go into the daily real quick and see what the daily chart looks like. Yesterday was definitely a selling candle with volume. So if we take that into consideration, I'm gonna be looking more for shorts, opportunity to be shorts, until we start holding some of these levels. Once I start seeing prices actually holding them and moving up, or breaking above them and holding and not like peeking their heads above on the 30 and the 15 minute, I am going to be looking for shorts. We do have this candle here. Now that I just noticed it, that's where we're at. So we might actually still be long. That's a very high volume. Let's do two things here. Let's get into here. Let's clear this chart. Is this width? No, I think yeah, this width extended hours. This one is important. It's a lot of volume. Let's throw in Heikin-Ashi on this. Can't make heads or tails of it. Nope, doesn't help. Okay. That does not help. But this is a bearish engulfing candle, even though it doesn't show it. It definitely engulfed this candle. Oh, that's the 18th candle, which is nope. No, it wasn't a holiday. That was the day before the holiday. Heikin-Ashi. Let's throw this line here. Go back into it. Five. 552275. Is that what we're holding? Just about. Just about. Yep. So yeah, this is my definitely my bullish area, and then we have a gap right here, 5547. Just looking at what my levels are showing me. That's important. Let's bring this out in front. So let's go back to our 30-minute. Let's go into my drawings. Let's zoom out. And let's look for anything that I might accidentally ignore. I don't have anything here besides that. Probably couldn't find anything. Alright, so let's just scream it short right here. Alright, so that's that for it. I'm still going to be looking for shorts, even though I said my long area is definitely right here. If we continue making higher highs, I'm going to be looking for longs, especially if we can get above this. Alright, so because that's the value area high. So those are my levels. That's it.